Let's now discuss quickly about the Blue Bombers dynasty. They don't have one. You don't win 2 out of 5 and call that a dynasty. Greetings, CFL fans. This is the Out of Bounds Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Don. This is the final CFL video, the Grey Cup edition. Let's go. Well, Argo fans, rejoice. If anyone didn't watch the game, we do have highlights coming up here. But I just want to mention about last week's video when everyone was saying that the Argos didn't have a chance. They're out of it. No way. And I was making the point that the Argos defense was still healthy and it's strong. And if they hold Oliveira back from getting a lot of yards, then Zach Collaros will have to throw the ball a lot. And when he throws the ball a lot, he gets intercepted. And now that's exactly what happened. Now, I understand that in the third quarter, he did hurt his hand. But you know what? He still played. So I don't care whether he had a hurt hand or not. He had to throw. He was put in a position where he had to throw. And that's exactly what happened. If we look at the stats for Oliveira, he was 11 carries for 84 yards. 2 of those carries were for 52 yards. So that means we got 9 carries for 32 for the other carries. Collaros, 15 for 30, 202 yards, 4 picks. Meanwhile, if we have a look at Arbuckle, poor Nick Arbuckle. Everyone is saying he doesn't have a chance. He should be happy that he's in the game. Well, he was 26 for 37, 252 yards, 2 TDs, 2 picks. All he had to do was get in there and manage the game. Equally in between the air game and the ground game, or as equal as he possibly could. And make very few errors. He only got picked up twice in the third quarter. Otherwise, he perfectly managed that game to the point where this poor guy who should be happy to be in the Grey Cup, he wins the MVP. So let's have a look at some of the highlights, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
First and goal at the Toronto 3. Keeps it. He pushes. Still on his feet and into the end zone for a Winnipeg touchdown. By 4. Under 2 minutes to go, but as you say, that is still an eternity. Deep look again! Intercepted this time! Benji Frankie yard line. Just inside the Argo zone in the 2nd and 10. Arbuckle. Pressure coming! And they bat it away. It's a loose ball. Still loose, but it looks like ultimately the Argos get on it. It's nearly there for the Argos who at least get to kick it away. Haggerty again. And back for Lucky Whitehead. Inside is 15, right down to the 10.
Oh.
Ball comes out. Who has it? Whitehead coughed it up and the Argos recover. Biggest turnover so far in this game. Czar, who's tied for the CFL lead in special teams tackles with a big fumble recovery. Here come the Argos now. Mital, 10-5, touchdown. Just like that for the Argos. To Calgary at 18, Argos in 22. Play action fake. Arbuckle, he's chucking it deep. Down the right, and it is intercepted by Terrell Bonds. So a deep throw, and Bonds was the closest one to it. Bombers down 7, but they're moving well right now. Collaros has time. Looks to the left.
But immediately he looked at that finger, and
Whitehead is back for Haggerty. Last play. Third quarter, pressure blocked. They got to it. Winnipeg football, flag coming out.
Loose ball interference, Winnipeg number 19. By rule, this is a first down for Toronto at the spot of the foul.
2nd and 2, Arbuckle. Knocked down,
Willie.
Intercepted! Willie Jefferson! Castillo, another one.
Taylor, by the way, is the safety.
2nd and 6. Arbuckle with time. Looks. End John Amos has it. And a big return, too, for Amos. Finally forced out in this Grey Cup for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Pressure coming. Collaros quickly get rid of it. It's picked off. Intercepted. Robert Priester. And he's taking it back all the way. Touchdown, Toronto. And a play that might have just about done it for the Argonauts. Lahu, big field goal in the first half. There's another interception. Wynton McManus has it. McManus. Is he going to take it all the way? Back-to-back pick sixes? No. Just tripped up inside the 5. First and goal. We didn't get the touchdown, but the Argos are close to another. 3-2-1. Touchdown. Kadeem Carey. Won here 10 years ago with Calgary against Collaros and the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Trying to find the end zone there. They do. A touchdown for Winnipeg. Grey Cup champion Cameron Dukes. Final play. For the second time in 3 years, Toronto is the Grey Cup champion.
So basically, as you saw, it was total domination by the Argos defense. The one thing about Arbuckle's game that I really, really liked is that he threw the ball to 9 different receivers. So he spread the ball out all game really, really well. And it was just, it was a close game by halftime. It was even close halfway through the third quarter. After that, it was over. I don't feel bad for the Bombers because I was cheering for the Argos, unlike the other people who were with me. But no, overall, I thought it was a really, really good game. Let's now discuss quickly about the Blue Bombers dynasty. They don't have one. You don't win 2 out of 5 and call that a dynasty. You associate the word dynasty with championship wins. They are they for the last 5 years they have been the best team in the West, no doubt. The last real CFL dynasty was the Edmonton back in the late 70s, early 80s when they won 5 in a row. That's a dynasty. The team who has the potential for the next dynasty has to be the Argos. They've been in 2 out of the last 3, and they've won both of them, and their team looks pretty strong that they can keep on going. I can't see them being slowed down anytime soon. So let's just put the whole dynasty conversation to sleep now. A couple of other stats is that now in the Grey Cup, the Argos have played the Bombers 9 times, beat them 9 times. In fact, with the Argos and Grey Cups, the last 8 they have been in, they have won. They haven't lost a Grey Cup since they played Edmonton back in 1987. So, you know what? They have the potential to be a really good team for a long time. Briefly, to wrap things up, I wanted to talk about the halftime show. I was talking crap about that for the last 3 or 4 months. I wasn't jazzed about having the Jonas Brothers. I will say that they were actually pretty good. Not my style, but I'm still not a sucker for them. So, that's it for now. This is the last CFL podcast of the year. We'll see you next year. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you like to do. And we'll see you soon.